Hey everyone, welcome to a very special edition of TBBAT's Coffee Break with Drake. Why is it special? Well, for starters, Happy New Year. This will be the very first edition of TBBAT's Coffee Break with Drake for 2025. But that's not all. We have several things that are very special in this episode. I'm going to go into them very soon, but let me give you a little hint. I'm going to be sharing some DMC with you. That's right, DMC, Dark Matter Coffee. I did a little preview on these coffees, explaining how excited I am about this. This here is called Ancestral Ideas. And number two, reason why this is special, this is a single source coffee. Not only is this my first review of a single source coffee, but I believe this might actually be the very first single source coffee I've ever tried in my entire life. So you're going to want to check this one out. We'll see you in just a second. Okay, like I said, I did do a quick preview on these dark matter coffees. They were very special in the sense that I was looking for single source coffees, and I did a search online. I just kind of stumbled on them, and they seemed super interesting. And as you can see by the artwork alone, this is something special. They put a lot of effort into the artwork, and hopefully that means they put some effort into their coffees as well. This is also a special edition because this will be my first whole bean edition, which means I'm going to be grinding it with my trusty Hamilton Beach grinder. And I'm very excited for that too. So let's get down to brass tacks. Let's go into the packaging here. Awesome packaging. They put a lot of effort into their artwork. So this is Dark Matter Coffee based out of Chicago. And this is their Ancestral Ideas Sacred Agave. And this is a 12-ounce bag of whole beans. So it says on the side, get freshly roasted. And it goes into, for more information, check out darkmattercoffee.com and sacredagave.org. On the other side, it says, in a world driven by technology and science, we are the gravitational resistance rooted in skill and philosophy. An innovative culinary family fueled by community and passion to deliver the most intellectually honest coffee you will experience. Drink coffee, stay high. You're beginning to get a little sense. They named their entire company after DMC, and they have all these little things in here. So yeah. All right, so it says, sacred, saving agave for culture, recreation, education, and development. We believe there is a multi-generational wisdom in some rural Mexican communities that looks to the past to develop a more sustainable future. That's not nostalgia. We recognize now what these Mexican families recognized decades ago, that doing something in a more efficient way doesn't necessarily produce a better result. Climate change, cancer, water insecurity, these are some of the issues that threaten us. We need to develop solutions to these problems and believe including these communities in that conversation will create robust solutions. But these communities themselves are at risk due to our consumption of the resources they need locally. Sacred helps some of these communities acquire the resources they need to carry on their multi-generational wisdom. Sacred is a 501c3 non-for-profit and a 1% for the Planet environmental partner that helps improve lives in the rural Mexican communities where heritage agave spirits are made. This blend consists of 100% Mexican coffee. Learn more at sacredagave.org. That's pretty cool. I mean, they're putting a lot of effort and spiritual energy into their coffee. So that hopefully translates to also a good brew. All right, so I'm going online and I'm going to go to their website. Since they don't go into it on the packaging, I want to explain about the sourcing on this, as it's very interesting, which is why I bought this. Now, this comes from Mexico, and its state is Chiapas Cooperative Union Majomut, Cultivar mixed, processed, washed, and it says it tastes like brown sugar, citrus, and milk chocolate. Now, I've done other videos, and you will see another video on why sourcing is important. But this is a single source coffee that comes from not only one country, but one state, and even one cooperative. So what that means is you're getting the flavors and the beans from that area. You're getting literally a taste of that specific area. So that's pretty cool. When it comes to different blends, you're getting a blend of different regions. And if something says, for example, it's from Mexico, that's a blend because it's not saying it's specifically from one location. This actually says one location, which is really, really cool. All right, so we're going to pop this open and give it the first test, which is, of course, the old sniff test, and see how it smells. We are going to get a whiff of literally this area in Mexico. Oh, this is one of the best smelling coffees I've ever sniffed in my entire life. Oh, rich, 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 awesome. Now at these levels, they don't go into roasting as far as dark, medium, and light. They are, I'm going to have to say probably light to medium roasts, because the whole idea behind this is, yeah, you can tell these are pretty light roasts. You want to taste everything the bean has to offer. As far as smell, you get some floral scents and maybe a little chocolate. Very, very nice. Ah, God, just based on smell alone, guys, seriously, awesome. All right, I'm going to load the grinder up. I'll save, through the magic of editing, I won't make you go through the entire process of grinding, and it's a little loud, so bear with me. So just want to do a quick show here. Look at these beans. Oh man, the smells, man. The smells are so awesome. You can just, oh. I wish there was a way to, they had smell-o-vision, you know, and just kind of explain, because you'd probably be interested in getting this if you like coffee just on the smell alone. All right. There you go. Just through the magic of editing. I didn't make you sit through that. How nice of me. Oh, the flavors, the smell comes out a little bit stronger now that it's been blended. And yeah, you just witnessed the very first live grind. Well, you witnessed the edit of me doing my first live grind here on Coffee Break with Drake. I figured I'd save it for a special brew, which, oh man, I do believe this is it. All right, we are loading Hamilton the Red up, and we will brew this bad boy, see how it goes. Or girl, I believe this is probably better suited as a bad girl, as it is definitely got some female energy going on here. So let's talk about pricing. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know I buy both expensive and cheap coffees, and I give them a whirl to see how they taste, to see if it's worth spending money on the expensive brews. And in some cases it's not, in some cases it is. This coffee was $23 on their website. This is something that you can pick up in the stores out in Chicago, some stores, but if not, you've got to go to the website to get it. I'm not located in Chicago, so that's what I did. I bought two coffees. One I will review in another episode. And in total, it came to $45. This was $23, the other one was $22, and $5 shipping. So what does that mean? $5 shipping, and it was priority mail shipping on top of that, is not bad at all. As a matter of fact, it is the most reasonable shipping I've seen. This comes down, let's just say each one, you know, would cost $5 if I just bought the one bag to have it shipped. So you are looking at $28 for this bag. That is expensive. However, we are going to find out whether it's worth it or not. So at $2.33 an ounce, this is a rather expensive coffee. But again, the taste will tell whether it's worth it. And we're going to get a sniff. Now, most of the smells have gone away. As happens in the brewing process, you do lose some of the initial smells. I have to say most of that magical scent has gone, but that happens. So a little hot, but we're going to give it a try. Oh, very interesting. Oh yeah. So it's got a really nice buttery coating at the end, which we'll discuss. But let's start from the beginning. Okay. So you are getting on the front end um, some of the, the actual sourness that comes from a lighter roast, which is nice. And on the back end, you are getting a little bit of the bitterness. Very interesting. And you're getting, I don't know. So it's kind of hard to explain exactly. This is my first single source coffee, and I want to give it its justice, but okay. Now, I do like this coffee. It is good. The flavors, I'm not picking up some like crazy flavors here. It is got one got one tone to it. Let's just put it that way. You are getting a little bit of the acidic tones on the front end. You are getting some of the bitterness on the back end, which you do get sometimes with more of the medium roasts. Um, but what's really nice about this coffee, and a good quality coffee, when you drink it, all right, no, there's a little, okay, you are getting some fruit tastes on there on the front side too, a little fruity sourness. Um, but you get a nice light coating of buttery taste on the tongue. And of course, if you know about coffees, there are oils in the coffee beans that come out in the brewing process, and that comes across as a buttery coating. And I found this in good quality coffees. You do find that, and it's actually one of my favorite qualities of a coffee. It's like it's like giving your tongue a warm hug, a buttery warm hug. So I like it. Okay. Um, I do enjoy this coffee. I have to say, I was hoping it was a little bit more special. It gave me like a certain pop that other coffees didn't. I would not buy this again, and it is, in my opinion, not worth the $28 to have this shipped. It is a very good coffee. However, I'm not in love with this. Now, this could be the single source. Um, it could be where it's sourced from. It could be a bunch of different things. So that doesn't mean that they don't put out good coffee, and it doesn't mean anything other than the fact that this is my favorite coffee in the world. But all that being said, I am very excited for Dark Matter Coffee. I'm looking forward to trying their other fairs. I have another one that I will be doing called Funk 17 that I'm super happy about because that's got a lot of interesting stuff going on there too. So yeah, there you have it. I don't necessarily recommend this one. However, they have a lot of stuff out there to check out, and they put a lot of effort and spiritual energy into their coffee. So have a little DMC. That's that. I'm Drake from TBBAT's Coffee Break with Drake. I'm here to say I hope your 2024 was awesome. Mine was. I hope your 2025 has already started off on an amazing note. It's only maybe a day or two in, but make it awesome. Mine is going to be awesome. As a matter of fact, in very short time, maybe a week from now, by the time you see this, I will be in Southeast Asia again. What does that mean for you, the viewer? It means you will be seeing coffee tours, if everything goes right, of 3 different countries and 3 different specific regions. I will be going to Thailand and visiting Chiang Mai and going to a coffee plantation there, hopefully. I will be going to Indonesia, and I'm going to Bali, and I'll be touring a Kopi Luwak plantation, hopefully. And then last but not least, I'm going to Cambodia, and if everything goes right, I will be visiting a coffee plantation there as well. I'll be doing full videos of them all, getting the locally sourced coffee, one source coffees, and bringing them back and doing reviews. So a lot of interesting stuff coming up. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.